All right, I'm here with my 2013 Carrera 2. This is a base car with a 3.4 liter. I'm actually in the middle of a project of replacing the center muffler with the Sharkworks X-Pipe, and couple things I want to do, and they've recommended me to do, which is change the plugs. Now this car I bought recently. I don't know if the plugs have been done. It has 39,000 miles. So regardless, I'm going to, I ordered the plugs. So I'm going to put in a fresh set and I'll know where I stand with this car. So because I'm doing that and I'm also going to clean the throttle body, I've decided to make 3 separate videos. So this video is just how to change the plugs on a 991.1. So you see the car in a state where you really don't need, obviously you don't need to take the rear bumper cover off. You would just be looking at a wheel well like this. You have the car up in the air, you take the wheel off, and this is how you're going to get to the plugs. So I'm on the passenger side. Right now I've got to remove this fastener and that fastener right there. That's a heat shield, and that gets us to the coil packs and the plugs. So we'll remove those 2 fasteners. Those are E10 Torx. All right. So that's that. So let me get a wrench and we'll start this. All right, start with this one. And this one you kind of have to come in at an angle, and that's why I've got that little joint. All right, hopefully you can see this. All right, you saw that plate release there. Just pull the heat shield between the catalytic converter and this head. It'll just slide right out. All right, so here we can see 1, 2, 3 coil packs, and that's a little Torx screw. So 1 Torx fastener holds the coil pack. We pull the coil pack and then we'll get at the plug. All right, this is a T30 Torx. All right, I just want to show you how to release this connector. So you want to just raise this up, okay? So you can get a flathead under there and just kind of, not hard, but you can see me moving it. Once that's raised, you'll see this connector just come off, okay? You could just raise that up and pull it off. All right, so now we want to give this a tug. So we're just pulling it out. And that's your coil pack. And not sure if you can see, but I can see the spark plug. We've got a nice straight shot at it. Let me go get a wrench. All right, this is a 5/8 magnetic spark plug wrench, and it'll just help because once the threads release, then the plug will come out with the wrench. If you just had a deep socket, you're going to end up having to fish the plug out. Okay, I got a couple sockets on it. It's just a matter of giving it a little spin, and okay, now I've got an electric ratchet. There it goes. Curious to see what these look like. Okay, so OEM replacement is on the left, the old one's on the right. Not sure if you can see, but the electrode's a little worn. It's rounded. It's got a little slope to it. So it'll be good to put brand new plugs in this. All right, we're gonna put the new one in. Now, there was a fair amount of dielectric grease on the old plug, and also it's on the coil. So I was able to just kind of take some off of the plug and put it on this plug. I don't have any, so, but like I said, there's a lot on the coil, so I'm not worried about it. All right, so to start this, obviously you want to use your hands only. You want to make sure that you catch those threads properly, and we'll put a torque wrench on it, because with a new plug you've got those rings that need to compress for the initial installation. So all right, so I'm hand tight right there. Let me find out what the torque spec is and get a torque wrench. All right, we're shooting for 32 Newton meters or 24 foot-pounds. All right, now it's just a matter of getting everything back to the way it was. So coil pack goes in. All right, I don't know if there's a spec for this little fastener, but just snug is good. Don't have to go nuts. And we just get our connector back on. Okay, so you saw how to do that. It's very straightforward, not difficult. It's the same procedure for all 6. Now, some of these are a little more difficult because they have an obstruction and the access is a little tougher, but really, if you've got the right tools, you shouldn't have a problem. Like you saw me, I had a U-joint adapter on my 3/8 extensions. Just place that strategically where it works for you, and you should be able to get at everything. So, and the heat shield is very straightforward. I did this on my 996. It was a little trickier, but even that wasn't bad. So that's it. So hopefully this helps you guys. It's short and sweet, but this DIY project is within the abilities of most people. So save your money and do it yourself.